nice weather here today.
Beautiful, beautiful day.
Usually it's like you got to like strip down to your like boxers and just, perform on stage that way, but it's not too bad today.
Sun, little breeze, good music. It's a great day. Thank you, California.
Exactly. Well, for my fans who don't know anything about you, you are Sean, and you play in a band called YELLOWCARD.
Yeah, I play violin for YELLOWCARD. We've been a band for about 14 years, and we got to start on the Warped Tour in 2002, so it's been 10 years strong for us.
Right. And you guys kind of took a little bit of break after 2007. You played the Warped Tour, took a little bit of a long break, and what was the reason for that?
You hit the road 300 days out of the year, and you kind of lose a little bit of yourself, and it's a hard business. A lot of people don't think that it's always glamorous, so we kind of got beat up a little bit. We didn't know what to do with the record label dropping us. We didn't know if we're going to put out another record. So I moved, I got married, we moved up to Seattle, and a little bit of quiet life, and a couple years later we sought each other out. We were like, I have some songs, so we put a new record out on Hopeless Records called When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes. We went to 32 countries last year, and then we have another record coming out this year called Southern Air.
Right on. That's awesome. Coming out in August.
The YELLOWCARD onslaught,
You're like, yes, finally, let's do it. Yeah. So playing the violin, there's not a lot of violinists out here at the Warped Tour. There's none.
I'm the only one. That's it.
High five to that, man.
That's
there
right,
you go.
baby.
You got to represent.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, yeah, a lot of the bands here on Warped Tour, they're playing their gritty guitars with distortion pedals and all that, and you're keeping it clean and nice, and it flows in with the alternative scene.
Yeah, I got a little distortion in there occasionally, but the searing melody, and whether it's the Beatles or the Foo Fighters, everyone puts strings on a record. So we went to an art school and drank beer and hung out with some guitar players and started writing songs, and kind of developed our own little sound, and it's worked for us so long. I'm just glad they haven't fired me.
There you go. Not yet, right?
Not yet, right. I try.
You're like, after this interview, I'm done. No.
Here's your pink slip, sir.
There you go. On Warped Tour, the last day.
Yeah, right.
Well, thanks for playing Warped Tour. We just wanted to know.
That's a good way to go out, though. 2012 Warped Tour.
Yeah. The world might end, so hey, might as well, right?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not getting fired. I'm good.
No, he's going to stay in the band for another 30 years when YELLOWCARD comes out with their greatest hits album version 5.
I hope so. If we can make it another 30 years, it's a good life. We're very lucky.
Well, let's take the viewers back, way back in the day when you guys were getting started. You guys had a song, I believe it's called Ocean Avenue.
Yes.
You like that music video?
Yeah. It was a great moment for us, and we never imagined that it would be like that, and so just 5 guys hanging out in high school, writing songs, drinking beer, and then 6 years later you're like, I'm on MTV, and everyone knows your face and your name and your band, and so that's a great moment in time for us, and if we can just ride somewhere in between there and the Warped Tour, that's all YELLOWCARD wants.
That's awesome. Right here, Ocean Avenue, here on the Vinnie Langdon Show. When we come back, we'll talk to them a little bit more about their upcoming record that's coming out in August. We'll be back after this. Brings back memories, right?
Yeah.
Straight to 2003, 2004.
Yeah, it's a good year for us. We were on the Warped Tour 2002. We were on the whole Warped Tour in 03, 04, and then we did half in 05 again. And it's like a little timeline, a little pocket of my heart I've carved out on the Warped Tour. So much of our life has been spent here with Kevin Lyman and the Vans Warped Tour. So we're very thankful to be a part of it.
That's awesome. There we go. So your new record, for fans that are out there that are like, hey, we like the YELLOWCARD. Is it going to sound the same? Is it going to be different? Is it going to be heavy? Is it going to be, there's acoustic tracks? What's up with the new record?
So with the new YELLOWCARD record, as were all of our records, we like to have a little bit of everything. I think there's a diverse palette of influences from every member of the band. We all bring that to the table. So with 32 countries and just kind of being a Rolling Stone last year, we really had some things to write about. So there's, like you said, there's a little bit of heaviness. There's a little bit, I think, of all of our records thrown into one, and we still have that sunshine. We still have that positivity. I think that underlines every one of the YELLOWCARD records. But the way that we came together on this record, there's a real family, a real unity feeling, and I think that this is our finest recording to date. So we're really excited. August 14th, it's called Southern Air, and it'll be out on Hopeless Records.
There you go, Hopeless Records. Go check it out. YELLOWCARD here on the Vinnie Langdon Show. Great meeting you, man.
Thanks for your time, buddy.
Of course, anytime. Make sure you guys go check them out. You guys are playing the grand old...
The Warped Tour on the Soul stage.
There we go. Check them out all summer long. Vinnie Langdon Show. We'll be back with another band to be announced. Check this out.